But Jesus speaks to the storm, and the storm obeys his voice.
A heartbreaking update has just rocked the gospel music world, leaving fans stunned and searching for answers. Bill Gaither, the iconic musician known for his timeless songs and unwavering faith, is facing a personal challenge that no one saw coming. For decades, he and his wife Gloria have been pillars of inspiration, spreading messages of hope and love through their music. But now, something has shifted in their world, and it's a reminder that even the strongest face difficult times. What could have shaken this legendary couple to their core? Stay with us as we delve into a story that will not only tug at your heartstrings but will also reveal the strength and resilience of Bill Gaither during this trying moment. Health challenges and career evolution. Bill Gaither's physical demands of constant touring and performing began to take a toll on his health. The relentless schedule of traveling, rehearsing, and performing night after night became increasingly difficult to sustain. The physical strain on Bill's body led him to confront the reality that while his passion for music was unwavering, his health needed more attention. These challenges forced Bill to reassess his priorities and make some difficult decisions about how to continue his work without sacrificing his well-being. It was a turning point in his career that led him to rethink his approach to touring and performing. Bill's health challenges prompted him to cut back on some of the intense touring commitments that had once been a hallmark of his career. Giving up some of these commitments was not an easy decision for Bill, as he had always been deeply dedicated to his music and the fans who supported him. However, this shift allowed him to focus more on his family and personal growth while still maintaining his passion for creating music. Bill's ability to adapt to the demands of his health and find a balance between his career and personal life is a testament to his resilience and commitment to his values. He chose to continue sharing his music but with a more measured and thoughtful approach. Bill was determined not to be defined by his health struggles. Instead, he drew inspiration for his music from the very physical struggles he'd had to face. A number of his favorite songs were written during times when Bill reflected upon his life and health. Songs came when Bill was going through deep introspection and moments of great vulnerability that spoke straight to the hearts of so many. Bill's ingenious ability to express his pain and experiences meant his music continued to leave an impact no matter what he was going through. Bill Gaither's career transformation represents the ability to carry on against all odds while making necessary adjustments for health reasons. Even though touring physically restricted his ability to perform at the same pace, Bill's creativity was as vibrant as ever. He found new avenues to remain active in the gospel music scene, devoting more energy to songwriting, producing, and collaborating with other artists. In fact, it was the limitations of his health that shifted the course of Bill's career and allowed him to continue contributing to the gospel music industry for years. Throughout it all, Bill's faith and commitment to his music and message have secured him a great legacy in the world of Christian music. As Bill faced health challenges later in life, a deep reflection on his roots and the values instilled in him as a child became more important than ever. Let's take a step back and look at the foundation that shaped the man behind the music. Family's influence. From a young age, Bill was surrounded by hymns and church songs, sparking his initial interest in music. His family's commitment to Christian teachings and their passion for music helped Bill develop a deep appreciation for both. His early exposure to these sounds encouraged him to explore playing musical instruments, including the guitar and piano. This laid the foundation for Bill's future as a musician as he began composing his own songs as a child. The musical environment at home not only taught him technical skills but also shaped his desire to use music as a form of ministry. The simple pleasures of country life were other important elements in Bill's growing years and his character formation. Bill witnessed hard work, humility, and the importance of community growing up in a small town. Those formative experiences grounded him in myriad ways, which later went on to shape his songwriting and manner of life. Faith, family, and perseverance became the core values that guided him throughout his music-making path, where he always yearned to create meaningful music accessible to all. Bill's parents helped develop an artist, setting an example through their love of music and their commitment to a higher calling. the example they set in their unwavering faith in God and following God's calling for them to help spread the message of faith through music served as a constant source of motivation for Bill. Such a strong foundation allowed him to face life with unyielding perseverance and purposefulness in the challenges ahead of him. Consequently, there was a constant reminder in Bill's life through his parents, creating an unbroken line from these values that later became expressions throughout his musical career. Themes of faith, hope, and love were always present in his work. Meeting Gloria, after completing high school, Bill Gaither attended Anderson College, now known as Anderson University, to further his education. There, he focused on studying English with a minor in music. His time at Anderson College was crucial not only for his academic growth but also for laying the foundation for his future musical career. It was here that Bill was introduced to a fellow student, Gloria, who would later become his life partner both in marriage and in music. Their shared love for writing and music instantly brought them together, forming a bond that would last a lifetime. Gloria was not just a companion but an essential collaborator in Bill's creative process. Their mutual interests in music, writing, and storytelling set the stage for a powerful partnership that would go on to influence the gospel music world. Their connection was immediate, and it became clear that they would work together both in the classroom and in the world of music. As they spent more time together, their friendship grew, eventually leading to their marriage in 1962. Their shared dreams and passion for music formed the foundation of a successful and enduring relationship. In college, Bill and Gloria began writing songs that expressed their faith and musical abilities. The realization set in that songwriting could be a means through which they could communicate encouraging messages and connect with others on a more profound level. Before long, they began writing songs with a message for their peers and beyond. It was music with meaning that transcended the melody and was intended to pierce the hearts of men. The collaborations that followed in songwriting and performance would produce some of the greatest and most loved songs in gospel history. The early marriage years were characterized by the struggles of keeping music alive while making a living. Bill and Gloria worked in the teaching professions while simultaneously trying to nurture their love for music through all walks of life. Together, the couple faced many struggles, including financial hardships, to carve a niche for themselves in the music industry. But together, they stayed committed, pouring every emphasis that they could muster into the creation of music to inspire others. It never was easy, but their partnership and reliance on God provided the strength to keep them working toward their dream. In the early years of their careers, Bill and Gloria faced significant challenges as they worked to break into the music industry. Both were passionate about songwriting and performing, but they struggled to make ends meet as they balanced their musical dreams with their teaching jobs. Despite their love for music, the financial realities of their situation often felt overwhelming. They were a young couple still finding their way in a world that didn't always make room for new talent. However, this period of financial struggle didn't deter them, rather, it fueled their determination to continue pursuing their passion for music. As Bill and Gloria worked tirelessly on their music, their breakthrough moment came when they began to write songs that truly resonated with audiences. In the 1960s, their compositions began to attract attention, and their songs started to find their place in the gospel music scene. One of their first and biggest hits, "Because He Lives," captured the hearts of many. This powerful song became a symbol of faith and hope, especially during a time of personal and social upheaval. The song's message of renewal and optimism spoke to people from all walks of life, marking the Gaithers' entrance into the broader gospel music landscape. The success of "Because He Lives" marked only the beginning of a sequence of hits that would cement Bill and Gloria as gifted songwriters. This was a piece of music that spoke through poignant lyrics set to stirring melodies, working that old-fashioned religious theme towards new sounds that would not offend the ear of an ever-growing audience. Of course, pieces like "He Touched Me," "Something Beautiful," and "Let's Just Praise the Lord" showed the power of music that could reach through to many. With these all-time hits in the gospel world, it was to further their glory and achievements in the years to come. But despite success, the Gaithers had to keep hold of their artistic vision. While others were forging their ways for the sole purpose of commercial success, Bill and Gloria understood that their mission was to create music for the glory of God and for the encouragement of others, not to seek fame or recognition. The early artistic and personal obstacles that they walked through solidified their determination to be true to their integrity and message. It was their integrity, plus their untold musical skill, that led them to the watershed event that would change the face of their careers as well as that of the entire gospel music industry. Bill and Gloria Gaither's songwriting legacy is nothing short of remarkable. Together, they have written more than 700 songs, many of which have become standard fare in churches worldwide. Their music is renowned for its timeless ability to blend old-fashioned religious themes with modern musical sounds. This unique combination allowed them to reach people of all ages and backgrounds, making their songs accessible while maintaining deep, meaningful messages of faith, love, and hope. Their ability to connect with audiences through music that was both emotionally resonant and spiritually uplifting has made their work enduring and influential in the gospel music community. They sang of simple yet profound things, primarily concerning faith, endurance, and love. Their hallmark was lyrical candor mingled with readily accessible melodies so that congregations and audiences alike could grasp the messages. Bill and Gloria's compositions were meant not merely to be listened to but to be sung and felt by an entire community. Their songs encouraged individual singing, and in doing so, fostered around themselves a shared belief and a hum of breath with others. The Gaithers conceived and wrote music from a standpoint of personal understanding while writing songs able to relate to millions in a coming-together spirit over several generations. But the legacy of Bill and Gloria Gaither extends far past any individual success. The approach to collaboration that they adopted has turned into a doorway for many new voices in Christian music, providing a platform for other contemporary messengers of faith and hope. Their legacy lies not just in the songs they wrote but in the culture in which they participated, one centered on collaboration, authenticity, and the power of music to bring people into faith. One of the most important aspects of Bill and Gloria Gaither's songwriting legacy is that they have adjusted their songwriting to the times yet have always remained anchored in their Christian faith. By blending traditional gospel music with contemporary trends during the rise of contemporary Christian music, they ensured that their message remained relevant and impactful across generations. In the 1970s and 1980s, the Gaither kept their songs relevant. Such a fusion was necessary for the youth in songs like The King is Coming and I've Just Seen Jesus, while at the same time maintaining the raw emotion and spiritual message cherished by the older generation. Their ability to walk both sides of the street built a bridge for generations and was key to the acceptance of gospel music in myriad cultural and musical contexts. Their stylistic adaptability allowed their message of faith to transcend denominational barriers, making it universally appealing. Bill and Gloria's next move would change the gospel music landscape forever. What vision did they have that would elevate not just their own music but an entire generation of artists? Founding the Gaither Music Group. In addition to their success as songwriters, Bill and Gloria Gaither made a lasting impact on the gospel music industry by founding the Gaither Music Group. The creation of the Gaither Music Group was a natural extension of their passion for music and their desire to spread the Christian message to a wider audience. By establishing this company, Bill and Gloria were able to produce and distribute music that showcased the talents of both established and emerging gospel artists. Their innovative approach helped foster a new era of gospel music, one that reached beyond the church pews and into the homes of millions around the world. The Gaither Music Group played a pivotal role in the growth of the Christian music business, with its influence extending far beyond just the Gaithers' own work. Bill's vision for the group was to bring skilled musicians together to create music that was not only artistically rich but also spiritually impactful. He believed that by collaborating with talented artists, he could help elevate gospel music and expose it to a wider audience. The success of the Gaither Music Group helped to modernize gospel music while staying true to its roots, ensuring that it remained relevant and meaningful in a rapidly changing world. Bill and Gloria were setting up a platform from which future artists would benefit by becoming famous within the Gaither Music Group. Boldly, they had introduced a brand new set of faces into the area of Christian music mentorship and promotion. This pathway would serve the artists personally and leave a permanent imprint on the genre of gospel music as a whole. A modern gospel essentially took shape through collaboration, creativity, and integrity under the eyes of the Gaither Music Group. The success of the Gaither Music Group remains a stark witness to Bill and Gloria's unending commitment to sharing God's message of great love. Their music held appeal to many but with a very alive spiritual quality, allowing their music ministry to reach people from all walks of life. Gaither Music Group became the standard by which powerful gospel music was measured, and its sounds rippled down to radio stations, churches, and individual listeners across the globe. With their leadership and vision as their greatest tool in establishing the Gaither Music Group, Bill and Gloria have indeed transformed the history of Christian music, and their legacy continues to bear significance on the industry today. The Gaither Homecoming series, which began in 1991, marked a significant milestone in Bill Gaither's career and in the gospel music world. This innovative project brought together legendary gospel music stars and rising talent for a series of video recordings and live concerts that celebrated the rich history of Christian music. The series was not just about performance, it became a cultural phenomenon that bridged generations, showcasing the diversity and unity within the gospel music community. By capturing the powerful collaborations and heartfelt performances of iconic artists, the Gaither Homecoming series offered a unique glimpse into the heart and soul of gospel music, making it accessible to millions of people worldwide. The Homecoming series was more than just a concert series, it became a movement that redefined how gospel music was shared with the world. Each recording highlighted the timelessness of the genre, blending traditional hymns with modern sounds while maintaining the spiritual depth that has always been central to gospel music. Through these special events, Bill and Gloria Gaither were able to showcase their own music alongside the work of other influential gospel artists, creating a sense of community and shared purpose. The series not only honored the legacy of gospel music but also introduced new generations to the power of faith-filled songs. One of the prime highlights of the Gaither Homecoming series was its ability to reach audiences worldwide. The recordings captured the spirit of the live performances, and these were later telecast all over the world, with video cassettes finding a place in many homes. Indeed, the performances comforted and brought joy to people of all generations and from all walks of life, uniting them through the strength of music and faith. The Gaither Homecoming concerts celebrated life while also reminding audiences of the importance of community, faith, and the shared musical adventures that keep gospel music alive. Because of the success of this series, Bill Gaither is now regarded as one of the top figures in gospel music. The series sparked renewed interest in the classic gospel genre while remaining relevant to future generations. In many ways, the Homecoming series served as a launching pad for Bill and Gloria Gaither to present gospel music so thoroughly that millions of others could appreciate the message behind those songs. It remains enormous in scope, watched by millions worldwide, reinforcing the unifying power of gospel music, its ability to inspire faith, and its celebration of the magnificent heritage of Christian music. Bill Gaither's personal values and faith have been the cornerstone of his life and career. Throughout his journey, he has remained grounded in the Christian principles instilled in him by his parents. His unwavering faith in God has not only shaped his music but also his approach to life and work. Known for his humility and kindness, Bill has consistently demonstrated a deep commitment to using his music as a way to spread messages of hope, love, and faith. This integrity has earned him the respect of both his fans and colleagues, who admire him not just for his talent but for the strength of his character. Faith has been central to Bill's decision-making and creative process. He has always viewed his music as a ministry, an opportunity to inspire and uplift others through the power of song. Whether on stage, in the studio, or in his personal life, Bill has consistently relied on his faith to guide him through the highs and lows. His music is often characterized by its uplifting messages and spiritual depth, with many of his songs focusing on themes of hope, renewal, and trust in God. This strong sense of faith has allowed Bill to continue creating music that resonates with people across generations regardless of their background. His humility is a defining feature of Bill and one of the reasons why he is beloved by those around him. Despite achieving great success in the music industry, he has remained down-to-earth and unpretentious. Bill's faith keeps him grounded, and he views fame and recognition as an opportunity for gratitude and service rather than a means to boost his ego. This humility has kept his focus on what truly matters: his music, his faith, and his family. The spiritual upbringing of Bill Gaither shaped his career and his approach to the broader music industry from a unique perspective. One defining aspect of his journey has been his desire to create a sense of community among fellow artists, working collaboratively rather than individually. Opposed to self-righteous egoism, Bill has worked toward the betterment of the gospel music world. He established both the Gaither Vocal Band and the Gaither Music Group to promote budding talent. Bill believes music has always been a shared experience that provides opportunities for mentoring and collaboration. By inviting other artists onto his stage, he has allowed many musicians to share their gifts with the world while reinforcing his conviction in a faith-driven community over personal glorification. Throughout his life and career, Bill Gaither has faced personal tragedies and losses that have deeply affected him. One of the most significant challenges was the death of close friends such as gospel legends Jake Hess and George Younce. These losses left a noticeable void in Bill's heart, and he felt the weight of their absence profoundly. The passing of these individuals was a reminder of the fragility of life, and it caused Bill to reflect on the importance of cherishing every moment spent with loved ones. Despite the sadness these events brought, Bill found solace in his faith, and his ability to process grief through music became a hallmark of his journey. The deaths of these friends also made Bill more aware of the shortness of life and the need to make the most of the time we have. It was through these difficult experiences that Bill's music began to take on even greater emotional depth. His songs became powerful expressions of hope in the face of loss, drawing from his own experiences of grief. These moments of reflection on mortality and the challenges of life allowed Bill to craft songs that not only comforted others but also helped him process his own pain. Through his music, Bill was able to honor the memories of those he lost, creating a lasting tribute to their impact on his life. Bill freely walked through these troubled times thanks to the grounding of his family. His rock in times of grief was his wife, Gloria, and his children. Notably, Gloria acted as comfort and sanctuary for Bill, nurturing him with the love and confidence he needed in pursuing music. Together, in marriage and ministry, Bill found renewed strength to keep on in troubled times. Together, they knew the Lord stood strong for each other and allowed Bill to keep pressing forward even with his bruised heart. One of the most moving tributes to his late friends came in the form of special Gaither homecoming performances dedicated to those who had passed. In these gatherings, Bill not only celebrated the lives of Jake Hess, George Younce, and others but also invited fellow musicians and fans to share in the remembrance. These moments were filled with heartfelt stories, personal testimonies, and, most importantly, music that carried the deep emotions of loss and love. The Homecoming series became a space where grief and joy coexisted, allowing people to mourn together while finding strength in faith and fellowship. While these tragic and agonizing happenings bore great sorrow upon Bill, the essence of these events only served to enhance his understanding of faith, endurance, and the real value of community. It was his ability to take those agonizing experiences and use them in his music, songs that would touch millions of people and comfort many who grieve. The painful loss opened up understanding for Bill and deepened his value for life, family, and faith. These continuing themes have been woven throughout his music so that, whereas the art expresses Bill's struggles, it also functions as a platform by which others may journey through their struggles. Even in the face of grief, Bill's commitment to gospel music never wavered. Instead, he used his experiences to craft some of the most soul-stirring and comforting songs in his career. Tracks like Going Home and Because He Lives took on new meaning as he personally understood the weight of their lyrics. Whether performing on stage or speaking to audiences about the realities of loss, Bill's sincerity and faith resonated with people from all walks of life. His music not only honored those he lost but also became a beacon of encouragement for those navigating their own grief. In every note and lyric, Bill Gaither continued to share a message of hope, that even in sorrow, faith and love remained steadfast. Despite the tragedies Bill faced, something powerful emerged from the pain that would solidify his legacy. What was the turning point that shaped his enduring impact? Stay with us to find out. Bill Gaither's lasting legacy in the world of gospel music is undeniable. Throughout his career, he not only created timeless songs that have touched millions but also revolutionized the gospel music industry. His influence extends far beyond the music itself, as he helped shape the way gospel music is performed, produced, and appreciated around the world. With more than 700 songs written in collaboration with his wife, Gloria, their work has become a cornerstone of modern Christian worship. In addition to his songwriting, Bill's vision and leadership in founding the Gaither Music Group played a crucial role in advancing the careers of many other gospel artists. By creating a platform for new talent, Bill was instrumental in shaping the direction of the Christian music industry. His ability to bring together both established legends and rising stars through the Gaither Vocal Band and the Homecoming series helped ensure that gospel music remained relevant and vibrant. The Gaither Homecoming series, in particular, became a worldwide phenomenon, bringing together music lovers from all walks of life to celebrate the rich history of Christian music while introducing fresh new voices to the audience. What makes Bill Gaither truly unique is his unswerving loyalty to his convictions and the Christian faith. His comrades and fans have lovingly regarded Bill for his humility, kindness, and commitment to spreading the message of love and hope through music. Thus, the legacy he leaves behind is not just the music he produced but rather how he lived his life, with family, faith, and community considerations of prime importance. His perseverance, integrity, and dedication toward fulfilling his walk have encouraged innumerable others within the world of gospel music and beyond. Bill's life story ultimately exemplifies how faith and hard work, combined with genuine character, can make a world of difference. Today, however, the legacy of Bill Gaither strengthens as he shares music and message further into his late 80s. His songs resonate with new generations, while his influence extends from womb to tomb, from music onward to the way people approach their faith and creativity. Be it on stage, writing fresh songs, or producing homecoming specials, Gaither remains undeterred in his passion for communicating the faith message. The legacy of Bill speaks of hope, survival, and unities that endure through the power of music. Bill Gaither's supportive input to gospel music shall remain in the books for years to come, guaranteeing countless generations profiting from the excellence of his work in comforting and lifting the spirit of many across the continents. Thanks for watching. If you found Bill Gaither's journey inspiring, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more updates. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below, and be sure to watch the next video on the screen for more amazing stories you won't want to miss.